everybody, and welcome to March 27th, Caring Through COVID video series. I am Piper Harris. So it's Friday. We're rounding out week 2 in isolation, the social distancing. And I have to say that this week is so undeniably different than it was last week for myself. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. This week, I chose to be very mindful of those things that I can show gratitude for. Last week, I felt the fear and the anxiety a lot more than I did this week. So this week, I was mindful. I practiced gratitude in the smallest of things. And so it started off this morning, waking up before my alarm clock really early, having some great Bible study time and prayer time and tons of energy that I just really haven't felt. So I went down to the gym and I thought I'm going to go after it. And I hit some great deadlifts at a heavier weight than I've hit in a long time. And there was just an excitement. And here's the difference. And I want to talk about this today because I did discuss this with my clients this week. There's such a difference, isn't there, with our mindset, how we focus on gratitude. And when I was thinking about that this week with focusing on the gratitude, I was focusing on not only the here and now, but the anticipation that something good will come from this. And that's something I'm discussing with my clients right now. Expectation versus anticipation. Last week, I was focused on the expectation of how I was going to work things. I was still working on my same scale of I have to hit 100%. I was still working on the same mindset of I have to keep this same schedule because this is how it's supposed to be. I had an expectation of how things are going to be, how they should be. Whereas this week, I shifted that mindset and I said, no more. I'm going to anticipate that good things are coming. And it has made an enormous difference for me this week. So ask yourself, are you sitting in expectation? That's the belief that something should happen. Why do you have those expectations? We have to pivot right now. We don't have a choice. So it's time to change your mindset from the shoulds to the coulds, the anticipation. When you think about anticipation, it reminds me of excitement. It reminds me of considering something in the future. So daydream, innovation, creation, all of those things. So as I was speaking with my clients this week, shift your mindset from the expectation of what's going to take place to the anticipation of what could take place. It was funny this morning as I was thinking about today's talk for this week. I was getting ready for my normal weightlifting session. And it was, my normal series of lists that I was supposed to do. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I haven't seen what I could lift today. And this is part of my self-care. And so what I did is I cranked that music in my ears and I anticipated that I'm going to be better. I'm going to do better. I didn't go to the thought process of I should hit this lift. I should hit this because I hit this 3 years ago. I didn't have that mindset at all. And that change of anticipation, I'm telling you, I could feel that music. I had great success today with lifting that weight off the floor, and it has continued to just flow through me, not just this morning during that self-care time, but it has been my entire week. Shift your mindset from the expectations, the shoulds, because they shoulds, right? Those things that go through your mind. You've got to shift that mindset. Shift that mindset to anticipation, the coulds. That allows you to open up, to innovate, to create, to daydream, to expand on, to change. Expectation, it sounds so rigid, doesn't it? It feels like there's no flexibility. Anticipation, it opens things up. So I hope that you're having a wonderful Friday as I am. I hope this finds you doing well. If you have questions or you're kind of wondering, how does this coaching thing work? I would love to talk with you. Head on over to piperharris.net. You can learn more about me. Or if you go to piperharris.net/COVID, there are numerous free resources for you to help you get through this time. Thanks so much for joining me today. Consider expectation versus anticipation. I'll talk to you all very soon.